What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rolly Boy Rex, and you're now tuning into the Rolly Podcast, with your boy Rolly Boy Rex. Before we get into the video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that like button for me. Hold on. The last game for Sunday was the Cowboys and it was the Cowboys and 49ers. But back to my parlay. So it was actually in the Bengals game. I needed Dawson Knox to score a touchdown. And I mean, he did have his opportunities, but he just didn't come down with it. But hey, you win some, you lose some. You just gotta go back to the drawing board and start over. But that's what messed my ticket up. But back at it this week. We're just gonna try again. Cowboys and 49ers game. This game, the Cowboys is finally out. You feel me? I'm very excited because I hate the Cowboys. Like, if you're a Cowboys fan, you're disgusting. Um, I just don't like the Cowboys. I just don't like to see them winning. I don't know. It's the same. It's because I'm in the NFC. I'm a Giants fan in the NFC East, but it's also I don't like the Eagles fan, but they're not as insufferable as the Cowboys fan. With that being said, I'm happy y'all lost. Dak played as he played all season. Terrible. Um, he went 2 months, 2 months straight. I mean, 2 months this season. 2 months this season. Throwing an interception in games, and he kind of just kept going. Yes, the Tampa game was his best game of his quote unquote career, and it was a career defining game. But he just reverted back to what he been all season. A quarterback that throws a lot of interceptions. He led the season. I mean, the league in interception this year. So, do I think the Cowboys have to reevaluate the quarterback position? Not necessarily. You do have to look at the OC, not the head coach. I don't really necessarily blame Mike McCarthy. You do have to give him blame. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve some blame, but I mean, he definitely deserves some blame for that last play. But on the other hand, the offensive coordinator, he did not adjust when injuries happened in the game. He did not adjust to certain defensive matchups. You know, he just did not adjust. And you could say that's the head coach, or you could say that's the OC. But at the end of the day, you have to hold one person. I mean, you have to hold somebody responsible. And me personally, I would hold the OC more responsible. That's just me. The 49ers, it was a defensive game. Both defense came out and playoff football, playoff defensive football, championship defensive football. Both defense was getting to the quarterback. Both quarterbacks was feeling it. Brock Purdy, on the other hand, did not throw an interception or did not put the ball in harm's way, except for this one time where Trayvon Diggs, where it got tipped and Trayvon Diggs dropped the interception. But besides that, he didn't really put the ball in harm's way. Brock Purdy outplayed Dak Prescott yesterday, and that's a lot being said, being that Brock Purdy is a Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in the draft. Um, a third string quarterback with that wasn't supposed to start, that only has 6 game experience prior to yesterday game. He just outplayed him, and both defenses was evenly matched. So you can't say, oh, one person played lesser defense. No, both defense was evenly matched, and Dak Prescott just looked like the 7th round pick or Mr. Irrelevant. You thought Brock Purdy was the one that was one of the highest paid quarterback. If we were just comparing those two based off of yesterday, that's what I'm my what's the name observation. 49ers defense looked exceptional. Yeah, so that sums up the games from the weekend, the divisional round, and Yeah, so we're going to get into the championship game.